Hey, welcome to Helium 10 tutorial and overview. In this video, me and Bradley Sutton from Helium 10 are going to show you what Helium 10 is all about. And we're going to show you in a step-by-step, easy-to-follow manner, everything about the tool. And as you see, I'm not alone. Today I'm with Bradley Sutton. Bradley Sutton is from Helium 10. He's the Customer Success Manager. He's Director of Training in Helium 10. He has so many things to his name. He helped launch over 400 products on Amazon. He used to do sumo wrestling, right, man?
Yeah, used to be a sumo wrestler.
Zumba teaching, man, and he did the Meganar, which was over 16-hour live recording with different people in the Amazon sphere. So, Bradley, man, could you please introduce yourself to us, man? I'm pretty excited to have you here with us.
Yeah, it's great to be here. My official title, now it's kind of a funny title, it changes every now and then, is the Director of Training and Chief Brand Evangelist. And so like that, it's actually a newer title, like Brand Evangelist. It was something that was kind of made popular back in the day by Apple with one of their employees. But as Brand Evangelist, it's a little bit more than just training. Yes, I do all the training videos, but then this, like what we're doing right now, is kind of like Brand Evangelist, like helping people understand about Helium 10. But at the core of everything I do probably is still training, because what I love to do is, I'm not a salesman, I'm not here to sell people Helium 10, but I love training people on the best strategies for Amazon, just in general, whether it's with Helium 10 or whether it's just general Amazon strategies. That's what I'm here for. And I've seen some of your videos. It was really cool. Like I remember the first time Market Tracker or something came out, and like right away you already had a video. I was like, Gulsan, who's this guy who made a video like right away? This is pretty cool. Like I've never seen somebody make a video so fast of one of our brand new tools. So it's great to meet you face to face now, and hopefully help answer questions that people have about what Helium 10 is about. Hopefully we'll be answering those questions today.
Yeah, man, and I gotta give big credit to Gulsen as well. You've mentioned her. She's my affiliate manager in Helium 10, and she kind of makes things happen, and I really appreciate her. And if she's watching, Gulsen, thank you. And yeah, man, thanks for coming once again. Nice to connect with you. I'm really happy. I'm happy being part of Helium 10 as an affiliate and as a user. I've been using your tool, I think, since 17, man, or 18 in the Amazon sphere, man.
Nice.
And it's, it delivers. So it's nice to be promoting something you like, appreciate, and use. So, yeah. And today, I guess, we're going to kind of show my audience or people who randomly stumbled upon this video what Helium 10 is about, man. I would be really cool if you could show it to us, because you know Helium 10 better than me, man. Let's see what it's all about. Let's uncover some cool stuff for our viewers.
Yeah, let me share the screen, and just like we're not going to get through everything because we actually have over 25 different tools in our suite.
Yeah,
but
it's pretty big.
I'll just do a high level overview of what you can expect, because with our plans, we do have a la carte plans where you can just get one, but like almost nobody gets that. So like with our most basic of plan, you get everything. So everything I'm showing you is basically what anybody would get. So let me go ahead and share my screen. You should see my Amazon or Amazon.com right now here. But the first thing I like to show people is the Chrome extension. What happens in the Chrome extension? So do you give me something to search for here in Amazon.com?
Kitchen knife.
Kitchen knife. All right. Okay, so here we go. So here we're on just a regular search page, and at first it just looks like it's going to be normal. But the very first thing that happens once you have the Helium 10 Chrome extension is installed is we have this kind of like a little, I like to call it like a widget of what is showing up here. Make this screen bigger. So you could see you have the BSR right here so that you don't have to go and click. I mean, this is not like hidden information. It's on the actual page. If you click on the Amazon page, anybody can see this, but instead of having to click there, you can just see it right here. We also have the sub-level BSR, what the ASIN is, like if you wanted to copy it for whatever reason, who has the buy box, and how many sellers are actually selling on it. So all of that, which again, this is just something you could just click into the listing, but instead of having to click there and find information, it's there right off the bat. Now, the most popular part of our Chrome extension probably is X-Ray. That's what actually, some people call a Chrome extension X-Ray. They think that's what all it is. But no, X-Ray is just one part of the Chrome extension. It's one of there's actually 6 different tools in the Chrome extension. This is just one of them. All right. So kitchen knife, what you can see here right off the bat, let me just show you guys here, is we have the search volume at the top. So we know that, hey, there's about 35,000 people a month estimated who search for this this keyword on Amazon. And here is just, this is just what all are the products on page one, you know, the ASINs, the brands, what's the title. This right here specifies if it's a sponsored ad. So, you know, is this a organic, you know, search result, or is somebody paying for this? The category, what seller has the buy box, how many sellers there are, what kind of fulfillment. Like we see there's some are FBA, right? There's some, this one is shipped and sold by Amazon. And another one that could come up is MFN, you know, sold by merchant. We've got here the price, FBA fees. So like, hey, if my product was really similar to this one, I might have to pay $17 in Amazon shipping and Amazon commission. Like right off the bat, you can know that. This is the estimated sales. How many of us would like to sell a product on Amazon that is making over $1 million a month? Me too. Yeah. But you know, hey, I don't mind selling a product that's only 50,000, you know, times
Definitely,
a month.
Man. Definitely.
Right off the bat, even I could tell that this is either a brand new product or it was out of stock recently, because I can see the sales chart. It was dead right here. And then all of a sudden it jumped up like in the last few days. So all of this, you know, without actually having to click into the listing, I could see all of this information. Look at this. I love this. When I see this review velocity, this means that Amazon actually has taken away some of the reviews of this product. This one, in the last 30 days, these people have gained 600 reviews. That's crazy. But when you see the negative number, what happens is look at that right there. From June 9th, Amazon maybe thinks that this company is doing something shady with the reviews. So in one day, they took away 500 reviews. You know, so what if this was your listing? Maybe you didn't realize Amazon took that away. You have that visibility right there. We also have when the listing approximately was created. And we also have how many images. That's like really important. Like, you know, some people say, you know, if you only have like maybe 1 or 2 or 3 images, probably not an experienced seller. Here we can see most everybody's got like 6, 7, or 8. So this is probably something that people know, you know, what's going on, who are selling here. So that's the X-ray. There's one other tool I'm not going to show you guys, but it's ASIN Grabber, similar to X-ray, but it goes out and finds more than just the first page. So it's great to download things if you're wanting to do seasonal products. You know, you want to take a snapshot of who are the top 100 sellers. You can also use that for product targeting. Now, actually on the Amazon page itself, or I'm sorry, the Amazon listing page, we have another tool, part of the Chrome extension. It's just evaluation. Okay, so this is just a standard set of parameters that some of our focus group, they suggested to us that we do, where to give just a high level overview. How is this listing doing? Like, is the image big enough? Is it a white background? Are they using enhanced brand content? Do they have enough images, 7 images? Are they using enough space in the title? Are they using the full number of bullet points, et cetera, et cetera? You can just have a quick overview of this. So like if you were to see something like right here, this was a main competitor and they only have a 3 or 4 or something, then it's like, ooh, you get a little bit excited. Like, wow, the competition maybe isn't doing very well. We also have on page right here, the BSR and price history. All right. So I can go back even all time. All right. When this product just started, what was the price? You know, oh, what's going on here? Why was the price, you know, going up and down? Let me just zoom in right here and I could see the price was going up and down. So we have all of the visibility right here of the BSR and the price here on the page. What I like to use is the profitability calculator. Okay, so like let's say I want to make my own knife in China, and I say I get a quote from my factory. I'm like, okay, how much if I want to make a knife like this? And they say, you know what, it's going to cost $3.50. So what I would do, I would go in here, I would change this to $3.50. And this is pulling in all the other information from this listing. So like what the dimensions are, what the weight is. And then I would just put what's my manufacturing cost. How much does it cost me to ship it to Amazon? All right. And once I have that, I can have an idea about how much profit I would get if I were to sell a product. So it's a really great way to see what's going on there. If there was multiple sellers in stock, I could use inventory levels. It'll tell me all the different sellers on this, how much inventory they have left, for sale. So it's a great tool. My favorite too is Review Insights. This one is basically showing me what are the top things or
that's
anything,
one of the
really,
best things,
right? Isn't it? This to me is my favorite tool of all the Chrome extension. So maybe you too. But first of all, here's what I like. All right. So what happened in Amazon is now all categories, for whatever reason, Amazon is showing the same BSR for all the child items. Yeah. So like if you were to run X-ray here on this page, and this is just a little thing that maybe not many people are aware of. As you can see, it's saying the same estimation. Now, this doesn't mean every single one, which is, what is this? 3.5 inch, 5 inch, it's different size. This doesn't mean that we think every single one is doing the same. What this means is all of these products put together are doing about $55,000 in revenue. But Amazon no longer tells you which variation item is doing the best, because now there's just one BSR, and that's what we use, BSR, right? So this is one way to know which one is selling the best, by running Review Downloader. And I see here the number of reviews that have come in. So here, 247 reviews. Over 50% of all the reviews were all for the 8-inch. Now, I can't say, okay, I'm going to multiply 52% by whatever is that revenue number, and that's what this, it doesn't work like that. But we know it's kind of like a similar ratio of how many reviews somebody gets with the sale. So instead of, if I'm going to make a new knife, I only have enough money to get one size. Well, which one am I going to get? I'm going to get this 8-inch because I can see this is the most popular from my competitor. So kind of like a little hack there for people. Have you ever used it in this way? Did you know about this one?
No, I was wondering why the BSR changed recently. I thought it is the same in the different Chrome extensions. So I thought it must be something from Amazon, because but it's a nice way to look at that, man. That's definitely a crazy hack. Thanks, man. Nice.
Yeah. So here, this is a way we could see which one is getting reviews, but also what are people talking about the most in the reviews. So I hit the analysis, and look at this. The number one thing or phrase that people are saying in 40 of the reviews, almost half of the reviews, they are saying very sharp. So obviously, very sharp is something that is important to a customer of a knife. All right. What else do they say? They talk about the price. Super sharp. Here's another one. Super sharp. Good quality. Beautiful. Out of the box. Like, this is interesting. What does out of the box mean? Oh, straight out of the box. Straight out of the box. Straight out of the box. Okay, so obviously multiple people are talking about this. So I guess maybe with other knives, maybe people have to sharpen it first before they can use it. But here, people are saying that, wow, I love how it's sharp straight out of the box. Now, this is important because this is not a keyword. If people do not type in out of the box in Amazon and think that a knife is going to come up. So out of the box would have never come up in our keyword research. What comes in keyword research? Knife, sharp knife, watermelon knife, red knife, right? So here now I got some cool phrase that is going to maybe catch my buyer's attention that I might not have found by looking at the reviews. All right, so that's the Chrome extension. Let's actually, that by itself is a lot of tools right there. But let's get into the actual tool itself at helium10.com, your dashboard. And we
Bradley,
have
may I interrupt you for a second, please? So
what
I wanted to tell the audience that actually I have on the channel about 30 plus different tutorials of Helium 10. So for those who are interested to see maybe more in depth about what Bradley is talking, I'm going to have in the description different videos connected to the extension, for example, to the, I wanted to say Review Downloader, but now it's the different name. Now it's not called Review Downloader, Review Insights, right?
Review Insights, yes.
Yes, so all these are going to be more in depth in the description if you want to see more tutorials for this as well. So thanks, man. I just wanted to let the guys know.
Perfect.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
We're kind of like speeding by this as fast as we can, but
It's cool, man. It's
if
cool.
anything, well, but it's good too. Like if somebody says,
It
whoa,
is.
this review insights or this x-ray is really good. Well, now you can go back to the YouTube channel that you're watching this on and look for the more detailed video about it.
Yep.
We have something new here. So like this might be in your videos. We have this by category because a lot of the new users, sometimes they were like, oh man, I'm so lost. I don't know where to begin. So now
Yeah.
we have
Yeah.
everything by category instead of just by tool. So like, let's start with the product research. That's kind of the main way that people start if they're going to sell on Amazon. They have to find a product, right? So Black Box is our product research tool, and we have more products in our database than any other tool out there other than Amazon itself. So like here, what I could do is I can enter in certain characteristics of what I think is opportunity on Amazon. And the reason why we leave this all open is because everybody's definition of what is opportunity is different. So we're not here to tell you, hey, this is what you have to look for. Otherwise,
True.
guess what? Everybody's looking for the same exact product, right? And everybody's going to find it. So we leave this open to you. So you can say, hey, show me a product in the beauty category that's making at least $5,000 a month, price between $35 and $50, maybe has less than 50 reviews, and this and that, and all, whatever to me indicates opportunity. And we're going to select our database of over 500 million products, and every product that kind of hits this criteria, we'll show it to you, and then you can start your product research that way. So in this tool, it's looking for products. This tool in Black Box, different tool, it's called keywords. Now we're looking for the keyword. So like instead of looking for a product, I'm saying, hey, are there any keywords that are searched for between 3,000 and 8,000 times? Maybe it's in the baby category. But if I take the average of the top products, it's so new that they have less than 50 reviews. All right. You know, and then I could just really quick do a search and look at this, diaper raffle tickets for baby shower. Right.
Nice.
That is something searched for 3,000 times a month. And I might not even know what in the world is that. All right. So I look here on Amazon, and there is a such thing as diaper raffle. I still don't know what this is, but hey, there's people searching for it. There's 3,000 people who know what this is, and I'm not one of those 3,000 people. But here, whatever this is, look at the top ones, only 60 reviews, 18 reviews, 60, 45, 40, 40, 20, 30, 10. So like, obviously this is maybe a newer trend or something. That's why people don't have reviews, but I never would have found diaper raffle tickets for baby. I'm almost a little bit worried to click on this diaper cake. That's kind of a, I'm not sure what's going to come up there. So I'm not going to click on that. But anyways, these are things that I never would have thought about on my own that people are searching for. And here I found it within 3 seconds. The other 3 tools I'm not going to go into for time, but we have a competitors tool, shows you who are our most common competitors with a certain product. Niche tool, also product targeting. I like this one. I can enter in an ASIN, and I'm going to see the history of all the different products that maybe Amazon suggests somebody advertise for. Like if I have a product, you know, you can do product targeting ads on Amazon. We're showing you all the ones that Amazon recommends. We're showing you all the products that have shown as frequently bought together. You know, that's a very popular thing. Not all pages have it. Let me see if this one, oh, this one has it. This knife that we found. So we're going to show you all of the different ones that have been frequently bought together. Amazon only shows you 2, but this changes like every day. So we're keeping like a database. So then you're like, okay, if I'm selling this, maybe I should sell it together with this as a bundle, or maybe I should advertise on cutting board products, my knife. You know, like you get different insights into that right there within Black Box. Trendster, I won't go into this, but this just allows you to show trends on Amazon and compare it to trends on Google. It uses Google Trends. So like you can see the search history for Google for a certain keyword. Under keyword research, my favorite tool is probably Cerebro. Right in here, like for example, this product, this knife we had seen was making a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
If I'm curious, what are the keywords that are driving the sales of this? I can do get keywords, and this is going to show me everywhere where we had detected that they're showing up in search results, either for regular search results or even sponsored search results. All right. So we can see there's 2,000 words here. So like maybe I'm like, what are the ones that they are probably really getting most of their sales from? So I could say, all right, show me the keywords that at least 750 people are searching for it a month, estimated. But this product, not only is it showing up in the first 7 pages, but it's showing up on page 1, maybe top half of page 1, because that's probably where it's getting their sales. So within just, a couple seconds here, look at this. Now I see why they're getting so many sales. They are ranked very high for a lot of really great keywords like this one. Oh, here we go. Damascus kitchen knives right there. That's probably a brand, I would assume. But look at this, kitchen knife, all right? That is searched for 36,000 times a month. And they are, last time we checked, ranked page 1, position 4. All right, page 1, position 4. Maybe I'm curious, like, is there really always 30,000 people searching for a kitchen knife? Or maybe is this because everybody's in lockdown during coronavirus and more people are cooking at home? So watch, I'm just going to click this and I can see the search volume history of a year. And I can see, you know what? Actually, this is kind of something that regardless of the time of year, about 30,000, 40,000 people search. But what's this spike? What do you think this spike is for based on this date?
Christmas.
Yeah, so like obviously kitchen knife must be a popular Christmas gift.
Yes.
Because here in late November and early December, it really spikes up. So now I know, okay, hey, if I'm going to sell a kitchen knife, I need to make sure I have some pretty good inventory around Christmas time, because obviously demand goes a lot higher for this. You have that visibility right there. That's a
very nice feature. That's a great feature.
That's something new. Like maybe in the last 2 months, I think we added. Yeah. And especially important in the last 3 months, though. This is a perfect time because how many things skyrocketed? Like we all know, okay, hand sanitizer or masks. I don't think we need search volume history to know that those were. But there were weird things like gardening, like a lot of gardening things, or puzzles, like things that you don't normally think have to do with coronavirus. They went way high. So you might have thought, oh, I'm going to have this kind of demand for the rest of the year. But you would have seen that, no, it only increased in March because maybe more people are staying at home and you didn't realize that gardening is something that all of a sudden everybody wants to do. So you have that visibility. The other tools we have in for keyword research are Magnet. Magnet is able to find like long tail keywords of short phrases so that you kind of know what your keywords could possibly show up in like a broad match PPC campaign. We're showing you a lot of Spanish words or other language words that there's search volume on. Misspellinator shows you common misspellings of certain keywords. Under listing optimization, we've got Frankenstein, which can process, so many words at once. Like let's say I had this list of the 2,000 words, right? Well, keyword phrases. Well, that might be made up of 5,000 individual words. Well, Frankenstein with just one click, it'll bring all that down to one list and take away all the duplicates. And then from there, I would go into like Scribbles. Scribbles is the tool that we actually make the listing in. So if I have all of my words here that I want to make sure is in my listing, as I write my listing, it'll put a line through it. So I can make sure that everything that I found in my keyword research is going to be right here in my actual listing. Because, you could do the best keyword research in the world, but if you don't even put that word in your listing, what good does that do you? So we have that tool. Index Checker is a tool where just because you have the keyword in your listing, sometimes Amazon doesn't index you or it doesn't make you searchable for that. So it's a way to instantly see, is Amazon, that's a new website, Amajon, Amazon. Is Amazon making you searchable for this keyword? and you can find that in Index Checker.
Bradley,
Operations. Go ahead.
I want to cut you again. Sorry.
Sure. No, anytime.
Yes. So I wanted to mention again to the audience that this is a very special part of Helium 10, the listing optimization part and the keyword research. Hence, on my channel here, I have, maybe you are aware or not as well, I have a full listing optimization course. It's 12 lesson course here on YouTube, hence it's 100% free, where I show my audience or anyone watching how to optimize a listing, how to find the keywords from the beginning until we create a full salesy listing on Amazon. 12 lessons here, also going to be in the description. So for those interested, maybe this will help you understand it even on a deeper level. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this tool, like, it almost pains me to have to go through this in like 30 seconds because there's just so much here that's really cool to show. But I'm sure those videos he just mentioned, you'll be able to see all those cool things. But you kind of see, like what he said, there's a flow to Amazon, regardless if you're using Helium 10 or not. We all have to do the same things. We have to find the product opportunity. We have to validate it, see how much money we can make. Then we order the product, and then we have to find the best keywords. And then now we have the best keywords. Now we have to put it in the listing. Now we have to get the listing up, make sure we're searched. I mean, like, it's all a process.
It's a process
that all of us have to go through on Amazon. What we do at Helium 10 is we just try and put everything in one together so that you can just take your roadmap and take your journey for all of your products using the Helium 10 tool. Speaking of the next step, so like, now that you have your product active on Amazon, you need tools like alerts, for example. I just came out with, I don't know if you saw it, I just came out with a blog post. You guys can see this at helium10.com/blog, where on this exact product, there was something that Helium 10 told me that happened. Basically, this is if something happens to my listing, like somebody changes my title or somebody changes my image or they change the dimensions, well, this tool tells me about it so that I can go check what's going on. And I made a video I made the blog because way back, like you can't even see it here. Like, let's go back. It was in like November of last year on this product where, like right here it is. November of last year, Amazon changed the dimensions, like almost double the height and like 3 inches more on the width. And because of that, my fee changed on Amazon, like what they were charging me to ship it, by $1.50. Now, we sold more than 2,000 units of this in the last 6 months. And that means that Amazon charged me $3,000 more than we should have been charged. And I should have avoided it because right here in November, Helium 10 told me, hey, you better check this because Amazon just changed it. I could have saved it. Now, as it turns out, I used this information a few weeks ago. I sent it to Amazon. I was like, Amazon, why did you change this in November? And they said, okay, November is too long for you to report it, but we'll go ahead and refund you for the last 90 days of what we charge you. And they gave me back $2,500. Nice. But I lost $500 because I didn't report this earlier, but there was no need for me to have lost even $1 because Helium 10, as soon as Amazon changed it, they let me know. So this is very important for those of you guys who are selling. That was a $3,000 mistake. There are other people who have told me that this has saved them up to $10,000. Because sometimes if you're like right on the border of oversize or regular size, it could be 1 or 2 inch difference could cost you $3 or $4 every single. Has that ever happened to you? Has Amazon ever changed your dimensions on your products?
Yeah, in summer of 18, man, I'm selling like barbecue products mainly. And yeah, they suddenly, I think, I'm not sure this was alerts or not because I was using Helium 10 back in the day, but they suddenly from, I think it was 3.19 back in the day, the Amazon fee for this, and it jumped it to like $10, man, or something. It made it like oversized or something. And so I had to kind of explain it to them. But you're right, man. If you have a tool that tells it to you on time, then Amazon will give you the money back. It's not like they're like, let's, like screw him over. No, they will give you back. It's their internal system mistakes. But alerts is good. Also for reviews, man, right?
Yes.
Alerts.
Yeah. We let you know if you have a bunch of bad reviews, like, maybe you need to know something wrong is happening. So you'll get either a text message or alert if you have it on. By the way, guys, everything I've showed you so far, I'm showing you just in Amazon.com, but it also works Amazon Canada and the 5 European marketplaces. All right, the 5 coming soon will be Netherlands. Are you selling in Amazon Netherlands yet?
No, man, I'm just in the States for now.
Just in the States, not even in Europe at all, huh? Ah, okay.
No, man, not yet. Should do the steps, but no, not yet.
Yeah. We haven't launched. This is our test product. We did a YouTube series on this called Project X, but maybe we'll launch this in Europe later. I'm only a couple more minutes here, so just real briefly, inventory protector. This helps set your max order quantity so people don't abuse your coupons if you have discounted coupons. Refund Genie, that's another way to get money back from Amazon. You know, if they lose or damage your products, Amazon is supposed to reimburse you. And like you said, most of the time they do, but sometimes they make a mistake. And so if you find the mistake, thanks to Helium 10, we give you the report that you can give to Amazon, and they'll give that money back.
I've gotten $2,100 with Refund Genie. Yes.
So that pays like 2 years, more than 2 years of Helium. So basically, Helium 10 is free for you because you got that money back from Refund Genie.
It works.
I always told them they should make we should have 5% of what people find in Refund. That should go to my salary, or that would be a nice little bonus. But no, we don't keep any of that. We don't keep any of that money.
Yeah,
whatever we find for you, you guys keep 100%.
That's respectable. Yes.
Follow-up is a tool that you can send automated requests. So, asking for a review or asking for feedback, or other kinds of things that Amazon allows you to do. Amazon is very strict about this. So of course, make sure to only send one per customer. But, if you don't want to have to send one by one a message, you can say, hey, Helium 10, for every customer who orders this product and who is in this country, please send them this message. And you can put like pictures in there and different things like that. For analytics, we've got a keyword tracker, super important because, we all have, we all want to get to the page 1. We don't start there. We start at the bottom. So this allows you to track your progress. Where are you at? Where are you showing up in Amazon search results? And for both organic and for sponsored. Market Track is another great tool that allows you to check your competitors. Like, our new competitors are coming into your keyword and that you didn't know about, we'll give you an email. How much % of the sales in your niche do you have? Is your % going up or down? All of this you can have in Market Tracker. And I know you have a really good video, if I'm not mistaken, about that. Profits. At the end of the day, we all need to know how much money we're making. What's our profit? We have a full financial analytic tool where you can see, I'll just show you guys really quick. You could see exactly how many units were sold today, what your profit margin is, and you can go back at any moment in time. You can see your inventory levels, etc. A last tool here. Let me just go back. Analytics, we went over profits. Market Tracker, Keyword Tracker will be marketing. And there's Portals. Portals is our tool that can make landing pages. That's great for marketing. Like, you maybe want to do some Facebook ads or send people from your website to Amazon. Well, you can get a landing page that can give you some information first, and maybe you can get their email address and then send them to your Amazon listing. And then ads right now is only available to elite members. And that basically is our complete PPC management tool, where I have, AI telling me what I should and shouldn't do and in my PPC. And that's like the biggest struggle for so many sellers is that, hey, how do I manage my PPC so that, I'm not wasting my money? How do I lower my A costs? How do I take away the keywords that are costing me too much money, etc. So that, again, that's all the time that we had to go over this, but you guys can see how extensive it is. And we're adding new things all the time. By the time you guys watch this video, it's very likely that there's going to be even more tools. So I'll have to come back and do some more demonstrations for you.
Man, thanks a lot for coming, Bradley. I really appreciate that you've shared it all with us. And for those watching, we also have coupons for Helium 10, some discount coupons for those who might want to try Helium 10. We have a coupon code VOVA50, which will grant 50% off the first month for Helium 10. for those who want to try out. And for those who would like to get a lifetime kind of discount, well, not a lifetime discount, it's more like every month discount for Helium 10, 10% off. That's VOVA 10. It's appearing on the screen right now. Well, I'm going to make it appear later on. This will give you some discounts, and well, more tutorials are in the description as well. You can check it out and see if you like the tool. For those who are already using, again, use the tutorials for your advantage to, you know, make your life on Amazon better, make more money. And if you're willing to do the work, this is a really good tool for sure. And yeah, Bradley, thanks, man, for your time. Really appreciate that, man. I mean, I'd like to see you here again.
Hope to come back and see you guys. And if you have questions, let us know in the comments. And if I don't see it, then I'm sure you'll tag me, let me know that I can go in and answer those questions.
100%. Thanks again, man.
All right, thanks.